Presented by listenheadlines.com. Latest world news from trusted sources.
Mirror World News.
July 10. 411 America, New York. British tourist seriously injured after fall from second-floor hotel room in Majorca. A 25-year-old Brit tourist plummeted from the second floor of his hotel in the Can Picafort area of Majorca, Spain in the early hours of this morning, with emergency responders rushing him to intensive care.
Mirror World News.
July 10. 4 o'clock America, New York. Mass brawl erupts on ferry as thugs exchange blows in front of terrified families. The mass brawl broke out on Saturday, July 8, during a trip from Dublin in Ireland to Holyhead, Wales.
Wall Street Journal World News.
July 10. 3:48 America, New York. Metals move lower as markets look to inflation data. Base metals and gold prices moved lower, as investors look to Wednesday's U.S. CPI data, which will likely determine whether the Fed looks to stop hiking interest rates in the near term.
Wall Street Journal World News.
July 10. 3:42 America, New York. Glynn's take. RBA loses old hands at critical juncture for economy. The departure of Lucy Ellis as chief economist from the RBA is part of a recent exodus from the central bank that has stripped it of decades of experience and talent just as the economy approaches its most challenging moment in a generation.
Washington Post World. July 10. 2:58 America, New York. Ukraine Live briefing. Biden in Britain to meet King, Prime Minister before NATO summit. Biden is scheduled to meet with King Charles III and Prime Minister Rishi Sunak ahead of a gathering of NATO leaders in Lithuania and a stop in Finland. Washington Post World.
July 10. 2:34 America, New York. 6 killed, including 3 children, in Chinese kindergarten stabbing. Violent crime is relatively rare in China, but there have been a number of knife attacks at schools in recent years, leading to heightened security.
Mirror World News.
July 10. 2:33 America, New York. 6 dead, including 3 children, in horror knife rampage at nursery in China. Police in China's southeastern Guangdong province confirmed that a 25-year-old man, identified only by his surname, Wu, had carried out the heinous attack.
Fox World News.
July 10. 2:02 America, New York. Britain gripped with a lot of unhappiness at state of country's politics amid Biden visit. President Biden to visit Britain on Monday to meet with King Charles III and Prime Minister Rishi Sunak before departing to Lithuania for the 74th NATO summit.
Wall Street Journal World News.
July 10. 2 o'clock America, New York. Biden to meet with Sunak, King Charles, kicking off Europe trip. The president travels next to Lithuania for NATO's annual summit in Finland.
BBC News World.
July 10. 1:24 America, New York. China kindergarten stabbing. 6 dead in Linzhong. A man has been arrested over the deaths of 3 children, a teacher and 2 parents.
BBC News World.
July 10. 1:16 America, New York. Delhi and Himachal Pradesh. At least 15 die as heavy rains lash Indian states. Weather experts say more rains are expected in Delhi and other areas in the coming days.
World News. Breaking international news and headlines, Sky News.
July 10. 1:15 America, New York. 3 children among 6 killed in China kindergarten stabbing. 3 children are among 6 people who have died after a stabbing in a kindergarten in the Guangdong province of China. A police cordon is placed in the aftermath of a stabbing attack at a kindergarten in Linzhong County, Guangdong.
Time.
July 10. 1 o'clock America, New York. No one visit will solve challenges overnight. What to know about Janet Yellen's China trip. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen's 2-day engagement with top officials in Beijing offered a way for the U.S. and China to contain damage in their economies from the two nations' intensifying rivalry.
New York Times World News. July 10. 0:53 America, New York. Your Monday briefing. A setback in Ukraine's bid for NATO membership. President Biden said that Ukraine would have to meet other qualifications, including democratization.